are live here in La Jolla. The reason is we have Symphony at the Salk tonight. The Salk Institute here in La Jolla is a leader in biological research, and right here in our own backyards, a leader in the entire world, that is. So exciting stuff. They're having this San Diego Symphony here tonight. You can hear them probably playing behind me and practicing, and that all starts at 8 p.m. Kristen?
What a wonderful event, Brooke, and a perfect night for it. Thank you.
You got it.
Now, Brooke Landau is hitting the town today, and she's out and about having a wonderful day at Torrey Pines. Brooke, what do you have coming up?
All right, we are live here at the Salk Institute in La Jolla for Symphony Under the Stars tonight at the Salk Institute. The cocktail reception starts at 5:30, dinner at 6:30, and the Symphony, the San Diego Symphony, at 8 p.m. We're going to have an absolutely beautiful night for it. What will the rest of our weekend forecast be like? I'll have all of that coming up.
All right, we're heading out to Brooke this morning, who is live on the town talking about an amazing event, and what a night for it. Good morning, Brooke.
Hey, good morning, guys. All right, we have a special treat here today. We are live here in La Jolla at the Salk Institute, and I have with me the conductor, Thomas Wilkins, this morning for the San Diego Symphony. Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning.
So tell us how special this event is, the concert Under the Stars here in La Jolla tonight.
I love this. I think this is about my 7th year here, and one of the things I love about it, of course, is the setting. I mean, you can't beat this setting, and sometimes you even see hang gliders out there while we're rehearsing, which is pretty cool. But I love the marriage between the San Diego Symphony and the Salk Institute. I always say that both of these institutions are about healing. One heals the soul and the other heals the body. And so for us, it's always an honor to be out here with these guys.
And you've worked with the San Diego Symphony for a long time. What's special about our symphony here? I mean, because you've worked with symphonies all the way from Hollywood to Boston.
You know, it's funny because sometimes when something is in your own town, you tend to think that it's not as good as something that's someplace else. But this is truly a world-class orchestra, and it's always a treat to come here. I mean, this is the 100th year of this symphony this season, and they are a great orchestra. And we make great music together because we're old friends. There's no guesswork that happens when we're together. It's just music making, and it's always a treat.
Help me describe to our friends at home what it's like being engulfed by all of that music when you're on the stage. You and I have talked about this. I've played concert violin for 14, 15 years, and you're up there right in the midst of all that. But for folks in the audience, you know, they hear it differently. What is it like there up on the stage?
It's funny that you would say that because I always say that I'm the closest audience member, and I have the best seat in the house. It's like, you know, those balls, you go to those playlands and you jump in all those plastic colored balls and you...
Yeah, I still do that.
Oh, yeah. For me, it's like that. There's all this sound that's there, and you get to throw it in the air, and you get to move it from side to side. I'm like a kid in a candy store when I'm on stage.
It's just amazing, amazing. So for folks who are going to be in the audience tonight and having dinner, what is so special about being out here and hearing the symphony in this way for them?
I think a lot of things come together. The fact that you're out here doing something good for humanity, the fact that you're, you know, supporting a great cause and a great scientific endeavor. But then there's that whole other sort of sensory sensation of the setting, you know, the dark sky, the big stage, you know, the great artist on stage. And all of that stuff comes together, and you realize that this is something that you're really glad you didn't miss.
And Adina Mental will be performing tonight. She'll be singing. Tell us what's so spectacularly special about her.
Well, for me, what's so special is now I'm a hero to my daughters and my niece back in Chicago, because I get to be on stage with their idol, you know. So,
because she's on Glee, right?
Because she's on Glee, right? I mean, they just completely freaked out when they knew I was going to be with her this weekend. But she is truly an artist, and I mean that in the most specific way. That you know, she has honed her craft. She has a great voice. She's found herself a great arranger in Rob Mounsey, and so everything on stage is about quality presentation and about quality craft. So that makes it special for all of us.
So just tell us what they're doing up here before we go. What are they doing right now?
Right now they're just sort of warming up, making sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and in a few minutes we'll start rehearsal and finish the process. But they like to come in and sit down and find their way.
Okay, well, I know it's going to be so special. I won't be there because I'll be back at the studio tonight doing the weather, but I know you guys are just going to have a fantastic time, and thank you so much for being with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right, great. Now, if you would like to be here tonight, you still can be. If you'd like to just come down to the Salk Institute, it is a $250 donation to have dinner here and champagne toast and watch the symphony, but it all goes to such a great cause. This donation will go to biological research, groundbreaking research that is not done in many places around the entire world, and it's here right in our own backyard, so you can take part in that. Thank you again, Thomas. Kristen?
What a wonderful night for it. Thank you so much, Brooke.